Hey Taurus, it's the outdoor sessions. I'm blaming Aquarians who started this out. So happy birthday to you Tauruses that have still got your birthday energy here. And yeah, I hope you had, those who have already celebrated their birthdays, happy birthday. Hope you had fun. And in the crystal ball, I got somebody stitched you up. Now, how is that coming out for you? Somebody stitched you up. So literally I got it in, somebody has said something where you're going to have to talk your way out of it in that kind of sense. Stitched you up by, doing something like that. So don't forget to put your protection around you, Taurus, because I think you're going to be able to wriggle your way out, but you might get kind of caught off guard. Like you will say something, maybe you've told a little white lie, but somebody has already told the truth, behind your back. Maybe I'm going to say it in this way, maybe you're sort of wagging work, something like that, and you thought you've gotten away with it, but somebody's pretending like they are believing you, but really they already know. They kind of caught you out. So somebody stitched you up, somebody's dobbed you in. I'm getting that. So just a warning to you, if you were thinking of having a sick day, maybe tell the truth and say, look, I just don't have the energy, instead of making up some convoluted story. But also seeing it as somebody stitched you up with needle and thread. And is there something that you're needing tailored, or is there something for an event that you're going to where you're, is it a literal thing where somebody's actually stitching you into something? Is it a, wedding celebration or something or you're getting, holes in something that you're having fixed? So that's an unusual message that I've got for you, Taurus. How bizarre, right? Everything's bizarre out here in the great outdoors. I've had the most hilarious readings so far. Was going to start with you, but yeah, here we go. We've got the 10 of batons, the burdens on your back. So yeah, just something's been a bit heavy. Ooh, and I'm going to have to take that in reverse. So yeah, something's been a little bit off. So you've had a few, a bit to deal with. And I feel as though a lot of it is, I'm feeling like it's finances that you've had to sort of juggle. And so it's a bit of it's a little bit of energy that's been a little bit tricky for you. And yeah, okay, so you've had things that you've had to walk away from. Let's get into it. So yeah, obstacles and feeling as though you've had the burdens of others that you've had to carry along. And maybe that's it. Maybe you're going to get kind of caught out, stitched up, because you're trying to get rid of some of these burdens, but it's like they're being put back for you. So it's like, oh, I've just gotten rid of this really annoying thing, and then you turn around and hey presto, here's another one on your desk. Say if you're in an office, you've got all your ins and out, you've got this really annoying thing, and you were able to ask someone, oh, could you do this task for me? And you were able to get it off your desk, and you get stitched up. Somebody goes, oh, she's got capacity, or he's got capacity, and drops something else equally as bad on your desk. That's just an interpretation of how I was seeing it. Next to that, you have the in this deck, it's called the Prudence card, but it flipped up in reverse. So up the right way, you can see here a serpent around the mirror, and her gazing into, so it's a major arcana, and gazing into the mirror there. So prudence is a silent, solitary search and caution, which is interesting that I got that and it's come in reverse, because upside down in reverse, it's misplaced trust and excessive altruism. So misplaced trust comes to mind when I'm thinking about that. Somebody stitched you up. Be careful who you're telling. If you've made up a story, and you let somebody know, you say, oh, I'm going to have a day off work, I'm really going here, or I'm really going to do that. Be really careful who you're telling it to. Think of all the ways that could happen. Like, have more prudence, be more Don't give away too many details. It could be even about your personal life. You know, maybe people might start telling other people what's going on when you don't really need that to come through. On the plus side, you have a lovely card next. So you have the marriage card coming in here. So, you know, and this is kind of your Taurian, I'm feeling like it is your union sort of Taurus energy coming in here. So oath, contracts, unions, important decisions, and of course marriage coming in here. So there could be a relationship that's really heading into that more committed, like going into the next phase that I'm feeling could be happening after a loss or after something that had to, something as though it had to be taken away, because it's interesting. I've got the Four of Cups underneath, which is always the hand of God coming out and giving you something, and you focusing on the three cups that are spilt. And that's the same with this. You're sitting there all upset because you've got 3 cups in the Rider-Waite that have spilt over, but there's still the soulmate energy that is there. Perfect emotional harmony, but you're focusing on the wrong things. And I'm just seeing the word here in reverse, parents, that's coming through as well. So it could be that there could be parents who are not so happy about the union or something that you're focusing on, and you don't need to, because it will turn around. So be careful on, again, who you're talking to about relationships, who you're giving information to. It's really important so that you don't get stitched up. Perhaps someone's going to say something to the parents. You've got 2 spell cards that have come out here, and I was supposed to tell you what they are. This is the Magical Spell Cards Lucy Cavendish deck that I've got, a rare deck from a beautiful woman who was getting rid of her cards, and they're like brand new. And I've got the 10 and 11. That's interesting because you've got a matching one after the other as well. So authenticity, interesting here too, because the mask here dropping, and again this whole thing of needing to authenticity and with passion next. So have a look at those cards and see what they mean to you. I'm going to read out the actual spells that go with them. So we have the spell for authenticity. At the dark of the moon, prepare a miniature feast for you alone. Light your room with yellow candles for truth, and cover the table in white cloth for honesty. Pour yourself a glass of wine spiced with herbs. That's so interesting, to celebrate who you are. Because I've just had spiced wine with my gorgeous Taurus friend who came to visit. So this is a really special message. So pour yourself a glass of wine with spiced with herbs to celebrate who you are. Look up mulled wine or glue wine to mulled wine, hot wine. Include these herbs in your feast. Star anise for luck, basil for focus, and rosemary to remember who you really are. Eat your feast, savoring each morsel, and know that as you eat and drink, you are returning to your truest self. After your meal, say 3 times, I know I'm divinely protected. I am who I am, and who I am is very good indeed. That is a good one. And then we have the Passion spell. Card number 11. I love the number 11, 10s and 11s. Also, angel, beautiful, lucky cards. So the Passion spell. On a Friday, during a waxing moon, into a deep red candle, carve your beloved's name entwined with your own. So this is, of course, that's why you've ended up with 2 spells, because I've ended up, not everyone is going to find this one relevant. If there's no one special in your life, or if you don't want to be specific, you can simply carve the word beloved. Anoint your candle with 7 drops of rose oil and 7 drops of patchouli. Light the candle at 7 p.m. for 7 minutes for 7 nights. Scatter the wax in moving water, and as it moves away, see it bringing joyful passion to all lovers, and with this wish, its power threefold will return to you. That's nice, because you're sending out blessings to others as well. beautiful. I'm going to grab a little message here for twin flames, soulmates who are not together. So this is for the singles, to see if there's anything message for you that's relevant. This is just a little fun deck, the Naked Truth, and it just gives a little message for people. Telepathic communication. So that might be of relevance to you, that you're able to, without speaking, you're able to think about them and send them your thoughts, and it'll come back to you as well. You're able to meditate and receive messages that are from the person who you're thinking of. Thanks so much for tuning in. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel as well. My channel's growing and I'm really appreciating it. Liking my videos really helps as well, because it helps with the algorithms, of course, to help other people to find my channel too. So thanks so much. Commenting as well lets me know how I'm going and if anything's relevant as well in my readings. And thank you so much. I'm getting a lot more views and I'm really enjoying the readings. I hope you've enjoyed the outdoor sessions. I hope the audio's been okay with the seagulls and the planes and the traffic, but I've needed to ground outside. Of course, Taurus understands this. Taurians are well into their grounding and understanding when you're flying off and you need to have your feet on the earth. And it's beautiful weather here today, which is unusual for us in Melbourne this time of year. So I'm just enjoying the autumn afternoon sun. Thanks for tuning in, Taurus. Catch up with you soon. Bye.